Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another video. We are back for some more racing on F1 2020, and we are back for league racing with TSRL, and this is tier 6 round 9 at Canada. We are gonna go straight into the end of Q2. As you can see, we've already done a 1 minute 9.5 lap time, but we need to go faster than that. We've only in 9th place at the moment, so we definitely need to go quite a bit faster than that to make sure that we do, make it through to Q3. We should still easily be able to get softs onto mediums as a one-stop at Canada here. The tyre wear is not too heavy if we start on the softs or the mediums, so it shouldn't make too much difference what tyre we start on. And yeah, here we go. Halfway through the middle sector now, we're already 3/10 up, and we should hopefully be able to gain a little bit more in the final sector. Making sure we don't invalidate, it's pretty easy to do that around here. And 3/10 faster now, 3/10 up, up to nearly 4/10 faster now, 3.5 tenths, as we're gaining more and more down this long back straight here at Canada. And yeah, last lap should be easily enough for us to improve. Launching the bus stop, that's at Spa, World Champion chicane, and it's going to allow us to improve by just over 4/10 in the end, which is enough to put us P2 in that session. So yeah, good lap times, good work there from us, and yeah, P2. Original lap would have actually been enough though, by the looks of things. It would have just been enough to stay in for Q3. But now we're into Q3, just setting a banker lap time here. It's down on our previous banker lap time by a long way, because those were two just like slow laps, but now we're going for our proper lap here. We made some mistakes on those other laps, but here we go for our actual lap now. And this should be a pretty good lap. We're looking for something low 9s, maybe sub 9 if we can, sub 1 minute 9. We did a 1 minute 1 in qualifying 2, 1 minute 9.1, sorry, in Q2. So if we can go lower than that in this session here, that should be nice. Our teammate there spun off to the side, lucky that we didn't hit him, and we're already 3 seconds up on our previous lap time, which was a 12.4. So if we take away that time, at the moment we're 3.3 up, and that should take us down to a 109.1. So hopefully we can improve even more through this final chicane here, and we get a pretty nice run through there. Slightly missing the second apex though, and it looks like it's only going to be a 109.2. No, it's just a 109.1 there. So 109.16, and now we're going to go back to the pits here. We're taking this pretty quickly for a lap that we're going back to the pits on. And just as you're going to see here, as we're going to slow mode, slightly too quickly, coming around the hairpin. We're using first gear as you normally would on a push lap, but just clipping the white line in the curb there, and that's as we get the power on back here, going to spin us into the wall and out of qualifying. That means that lap that we just did there, that 109, is going to be our fastest lap of the session. So let's see where that puts us. And it's going to be P7, and we were a couple tenths away from P6, and I doubt I could have gone much under a 109. So yeah, Cinder Siren massively faster than anyone else in that session there. But yeah, let's go to the race. Okay, so here we are on the grid at a very cloudy Canadian Grand Prix here. Let's take a quick look at the strategy. We are going to just go softs mediums here. It's not going to let me select that, but the tyre wear should be is low enough to do that. The softs go about 13 laps, and the mediums to the end after that. So yeah, about 22 laps that would be. So yeah, but you may have noticed there's going to be some rain at the end of this one. So not great for us because you're only starting on the softs. Probably be a big advantage for the medium runners, so they'll be able to go straight onto the inters. But yeah, let's hope for a good start, trying to pass some of the guys who are starting on the mediums, trying to overtake them, and hopefully move up a couple of positions here at the start. So here we go for the race. We've got 3, 4, 5 red lights, starting from 7th, right behind our teammate, and we are away. It's been a pretty good start, not a great start for our teammate, as we're going to be able to get straight past him, and we're going to go up the inside now. Not of anyone, but we're just going to stick tight to the inside, make sure that we hold on to that position there. We're up into 6th place now through the first complex of corners there, and we're going to go into the next chicane. And one of the outer tires is just going to lose the back end there, and that's going to allow us to get ahead of him. So now we are in P5 on this back straight now, and there's a safety car going to be deployed. Now, this could be a good opportunity for us to come in for mediums, but I mean, it's only lap 1, it's really too early to come in. But if there's another safety car in like a few laps time, then that would be perfect for us to come in. And then one of the Ferraris, that's actually Sindri Sign, the pole man. He was very quick in qualifying. He's actually spun out there under the safety car, so not great from him. And that's going to promote us up to P4 now. So we've got myself and Crave on the softs, and then these 2 Williams in P1 and 2 are on the mediums. And here we go for the safety car restart. It's not been a great restart from us. We've lost about half a second to Crave, and Liam is right on the back of us, only 2/10 back now. But we should be fine though, just about able to hold on to our position and stick with the front 3 here. I kind of want to look for a move on Crave here, as he goes a bit wide, but he just sort of closes the door. We're just going to back out of that. There probably was the space to get through there, but I didn't want to risk that that move. Definitely didn't want to put it in the wall for any front wing damage at all. And now, end of lap 6, we are going. I think we're a fastest lap attempt here. We are on the soft tyres, so hopefully that is going to allow us to set a fastest lap. And yeah, are we 4 laps over on fuel? Crikey, didn't realise that we have so much fuel. I don't remember putting in that much when I did this race. It was a little while ago. I'm a little bit backlogged on these videos, but yeah, we are going for a fastest lap attempt. We made our way back inside of the DRS, which has just been enabled, of Crave here. We got a purple first sector and hopefully a purple second sector as well. No, it's only green, but we are 3/10 faster than our PB, which I believe was only a couple tenths away from the fastest lap from Hushes in the lead of this race, who said it on the previous lap. And it looks like we have been gaining over the course of this lap on everyone else. Coming through the final chicane, they're getting our first warning of the race, I believe that is our first warning, and we do set the fastest lap of the race. We go 8/10 faster than the previous lap, and 1:12.6 is a very quick lap for us. Yellow flags behind us at the chicane there, so some incidents going on, but that's not involving us. So now onto lap 8. We're going to fly through this lap now. You can see this lap is going to be much slower. We're stuck a bit behind Crave, and yeah, the tyres have worn off a little bit. But now, through the final sector, we've got the safety car deployed, and this is a perfect opportunity for us. We're going to be able to come on to the medium tyres now and get a essentially free pit stop. Lose only a couple places to the medium runners, to any medium runners behind us, and to anyone who's stopped under the first safety car. There were a few behind us, and it should allow us to yeah, get that free pit stop. Crave looks like he's going to come in as well as we tap him again there. That's going to be a 5-second penalty for us, which is fine because that is going to get removed, so we don't need to worry too much about that one. That is going to get removed. Having our pit stop there, Crave is going to come out just ahead of us, so not able to jump him there. But let's see where we come out of the pit lane. It's going to be in P9 now. So a couple of positions behind our starting position, but we are on the newest tyres in the field, other than Crave, who is obviously the same as us. And so we're in a good position here. Hopefully getting a good restart, and it's been pretty good there. Getting a good run through the chicane, and getting a really good run on Crave here. We're going to get up the inside of him, as the Red Bull as well there, by the looks of things. To get up 2 places already up to P7, and Ramsey here getting slow off the exit. We're going to cut across the Red Bull there, as we were just ahead of him, get to the inside, and that's going to put us up into P6. These new mediums working a treat compared to everyone else's older tyres. IRL Tadpole, the AlphaTauri we saw spin out at the start of this race, is just ahead of us now. He got his front wing changed at the start and is going to have to catch up due to that safety car. And we're going to look to go past him here up the inside now. As we go a bit deep, we're going to have to push him wide, but he's going to go us that place back, because we did, you know, get all the way up at the inside of him, and he looks like he's going to lose place to McLaren as well. Now we've got our teammate up next, just ahead of us here, and hopefully we should be able to get past him pretty soon as well. So these mediums are really, really strong. It was really important that we got that good launch on Crave at the start, because he's the only one on the same sort of tyres as us, and now we're going to have a great run on the rest of the field. We might even be able to take the lead of this race perhaps, and that'll be really good, because then we will be net lead, because everyone has to stop again because it's gonna rain. So that'll leave us in a really, really good position. We do still have that 5-second penalty serve, but that should still get removed at the end, even if it is served. And now we've got Zizou right up next, setting a purple first sector on a harder compound of tyre. So really, really flying at this stage of the race. And it looks like we're going to go up the inside of Zizou into here. No, we're not. We're just going to back out, and I think we're going to go up the inside into the hairpin. Yes, we are. We're using Overtake, ERS, and Rich Mixture, and we're just going to be able to get up the inside here. We've got the 2 Williams and Cindery Siren in the Ferrari up next ahead of us, and they shouldn't be too difficult to get past, as they're all on tyres that they've been on from the start of this race and during qualifying. So just we're going to be flying compared to them. Team radio. So stay on your toes. Dry seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. We go, look, so it looks like the rain is going to be hitting in around 5 minutes. That's about 5 laps or so time around this track. It's quite a short track, and so that could be probably between 5 to 7 laps, I'd say. 5 minutes, because sometimes Jeff slightly underestimates that. Fastest first sector, and we're already right on the bank of this train. And we're going to set a purple middle sector as well. We are 3/10 up. This should be a new fast lap from us here, as we just tapped Cindery Siren there on the way into the hairpin there. It looks like we're going to be able to make the move on him here. But we might just have to tuck him behind. We've had to use quite a lot of our ERS here to get through the rest of the field. So it's going to be difficult to overtake these guys without a good exit like the one that we've just got there. And we should be able to get up the inside of Cindery Siren into here. No, we're just going to back out. We do set a purple lap time though at 1:12.1, 4 seconds faster than our previous personal best, which was also the fastest lap of the race. So we are absolutely flying in this Grand Prix. Coming through the first sector now, and there are some yellow flags at the back end of this sort of train of cars. Much of a train, but of this race. What I mean, like the lower place positions. Those disappeared now though. We're going to be able to easily make our way through on Cindery Siren on this back straight here, and next up is just the 2 Williamses, who we were directly behind after Crave, other than Crave, as well before we made our pits. So we've essentially caught all this time up, and we've got much faster tyres. Cosmic's there, coming into the pits here on lap 14. Not sure why he's done that. Those mediums will last quite a long way more as we get another warning in this race. So it doesn't really make sense for him to come in there, because especially with the rain about to fall. But maybe he's thinking that he can go faster. He bolts one set of softs and will fly back through the field to the front of the field. Anyway, right on the back of Hush's now. We are a lot faster than he is, locking up everywhere. We're going to get alongside him into the hairpin, drawing alongside using our ERS as we need to. We're going to go for the switchback, I think, here. He's going to brake a bit late. We're going to cut to the inside, but we don't get a great exit because we get a bit caught up over the curb there. And he's going to just pull away from us. He's got so much more ERS. We don't have any spare to use. We are at 0%. But he lags back towards us, and we're going to fly down the inside into the chicane. There's lots of contact between the two of us. Luckily, neither of us got any damage, and we're still going side by side. Scenery siren behind us makes a pit stop, and we're going to try and go around the outside of turn 1, and it doesn't look like there's any contact there to me, but he's actually going to spin there. And if we're going to watch this in slow-mo here, I think we got left the space here, and if we just freeze it there, that's where the contact is. There's barely any contact there, and yeah, that's going to be him spun around. Luckily, no penalty for us for that, because I think it's just quite a bit of a racing incident there. So luckily we're not going to receive a penalty, but we do get a 3-second time penalty. So lap 18 now, virtual safety car deployed at the start of lap 19. We do have a penalty. I don't know about the drivers behind us if they have penalties, but we do have a 3-second gap over Tadpole at the minute. And you're going to see now, just at the end of the virtual safety car, rain is falling, and we're going to take the chance here to come in to the pit lane at the end of this lap. Now this could be make or break for us, because it could be much slower or it could be much faster. Now we are going to have to serve that 5-second penalty, but that 5 seconds that gets added on here will get taken off at the end, so good for us. We're coming into the pit lane to put on a set of intermediate tyres, serving the 5 seconds here, and hopefully these tyres will be a lot faster. There goes Cosmics and Cindery Siren behind us. They have lost a lot of time by making that pit stop. There goes Crave as well, who wasn't able to make as much progress as we were. Now coming out onto the track on these intermediates, there is a Haas there on our right, and there goes DRS. The DRS is disabled. That is a great sign for us, because that usually means that it is time for intermediate tyres, and that is what we are on. We're the first people to switch onto it. SV Ramsey behind us has also done the same, but he was a long way down the field. As we get past Venom here, let's just hope that no one slides into the wall and causes a safety car, which allows everyone else to get a free pit stop. Let's just hope for that. But still lots of fuel spare for us to use, and we are gaining so much time on the dry tyre runners. They can barely put the power down flat on the straights. We gained over a second on Cosmics just in that one corner there. We're able to brake so much later than them into here. Crave going massively wide here. Cosmics here, we should be able to get past him, although we don't really need to, but we're going to be carrying so much more speed out the corner that we're going to have to go for the overtake. He's going to be flying into pit lane. Hopefully he doesn't career into the back of us as we make our stop. So let's see what the gap is after we've made this stop here. Let's see what the gap is to Tadpole. The gap before was about 3.5 seconds to the next car, and that was Tadpole. It looks like he's made a mistake since then, because it is now Liam, the leader, who is leading the pack behind us. They are all still in the pit lane. Let's have a look at the gap there. It's 7 seconds. We've gained over 4 seconds there
7.6 seconds
on these guys. We've just massively undercut them. We've gained over 4 seconds there. We get another track limits penalty. And the gap is still steadily rising. It's about up to nearly 8 seconds now on at lap 23. Think how much this gap could be if we hadn't had to serve that 5-second penalty. It could be 12 seconds, but there's going to be another safety car. This race was in the bag for us, but there's going to be a safety car now. That could really hurt us here. The tyres are not too worn at all. We don't have to worry about making another pit stop or anything like that, as we are right behind the safety car here. We've got to hope for a good restart. I did not plan on a restart in the wet. I didn't plan on being the car leading a restart. We haven't taken a podium so far this season. We've taken one pole position, no podiums. We could have had a podium back in Baku. If you watch the end of that video, then you'll know what happens right at the end of that race that cost us the chance at that. But here we go for the restart, and it's not a great one for us. Liam is right on our tail right now on this restart, so we've got to just hope that we can hold him off. We did prove that we were faster than the web. I don't think we were that much faster than him, and he is right behind us. The gap is 3/10. We did not pull away at all. The top three are a long way ahead. Oh, we've gone wide at the chicane, and that's going to allow Liam to come through on us. He leaves the gap on the inside, but we can't get into it, and we're down to second place here as we come into the middle sector. Get another warning, and that's going to slide us all the way as we go over the curve, and that's going to allow Hushers the chance to get up the inside into the hairpin. Is he going to go for the move? It looks like he's going to squeeze us out quite a bit here. Little bit unfair, perhaps you could say, as he really squeezes us on the exit there. We've fallen from such great heights. We were 8 seconds in the lead now to being third. Going on to lap 28 now, we get a second penalty of the race. I believe Liam also has 6 seconds, but I don't think Hush has any cosmics behind us, as you probably heard from that, as you didn't hear in the end. Has quite a lot, but he's been overtaken by Cindry Siren now anyway, and Cindry Siren only has 3 seconds, I believe, so we've got to keep him out of a 3-second window. We want to hold on to the third place. However, we actually only have a 1 second time penalty in the end due to our 5-second penalty removal. So if we can keep Liam within 5 seconds of us, and Cindry outside of a second of us, and probably Hush within, I don't think he has, I think he has 1 penalty, so if we could keep him within 2 seconds, but I don't think that looks like it's going to happen. Our tyres now, the oldest in the field, if you remember, as we were on them first, have worn out now, and we are losing heaps upon heaps of time at the end of this race, but it looks like we're going to be able to hold on to second here, as long as Liam doesn't gain a second on us in the final. Well, no, as long as Liam doesn't gain, you know, a lot of time on us. 5 seconds, no, a second. Yeah, as long as he doesn't gain a second on us in this final chicane, and Cindry doesn't gain a second and a half on this final chicane, we should be able to come home in second place here. Getting a good run through the final chicane there, actually, as Liam's going to fall down to second. We're going to be fourth on the road here. Came through very well at the end of that race on the wet tyres. They were a lot faster towards the end there, but he did have a bit of a penalty. So Minx and Kame finishing on the wets, those were fast towards the end. And it's going to be P4, but that 5-second penalty that we had is removed. I can confirm because it's happened. It has been removed. And yeah, P2 in that race. Our first podium, I guess you could say. Not extremely legitimate, but you know, annoying to have it settled in the stewards room. I just wish the game didn't give these stupid penalties on the safety car. We've been affected by those more than once now, but nothing we can do. But yeah, a podium for us. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.